Long time no see, right? Everybody keeps saying, where you guys been? How come you're not making a van video? Who knew this van video business would be so difficult? Kidding, it's not difficult. Everybody in our house has been sick. I'm still sounding a little bit stuffed up. I don't know whatever bugs my youngest child is bringing home, but I swear we have been dealing with boogers and who knows what else for what seems like ever. But anyway, abscesses on a gum line. Jackson developed an abscess on his gums. It busted in Chick-fil-A, in case anybody was wondering how that went. I took him to the dentist because he developed a lump he didn't tell anybody about until the bitter end. Went to the dentist. They said he had an abscess. Got him some antibiotics. 4 days later, we're at Chick-fil-A, and the older two come out of the play place, and Andy's about to cry, and Jackson looked a sight for sore eyes, and he's like, "Bleh." Anyways, sparing you all the details, the abscess busted in Chick-fil-A. That was a fun time. If you saw us there, sorry about it. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, but I think hopefully everybody's on the mend, except for this snot stuff, which is probably going to stick around with us forever because the weather can't make up its mind what it wants to do. But anyway, here we are on Friday night on Valentine's Day. In my van with no children, and we're cheersing it to a nice cup of Dunkin'. We had dinner tonight, and my lovely Valentine bought me a cup of coffee. So,
that's how we roll, people.
he also said, okay, also...
Plaid turnip, pork roll sandwich.
We also went to Food Lion a couple days ago, and I was like, we got to get something for the van. We got to try some food in the van. And I picked up this item, and so we've been arguing for the last little bit about whether or not we're going to have this because he thinks it's a dumb thing for me to try. But it's Valentine's Day, and this is something that I never heard of, and I didn't want to eat weirdo things in my van on Valentine's Day. So, because it's Valentine's Day, and on Valentine's Day, everybody loves to have some, not necessarily this particular item, but everybody loves chocolate. So I said, Tim, I've never seen this particular brand of ice. I've never heard of this before in my life. Heavenly Hash. And my sister-in-law just asked me if I lived under a rock my whole life. And the answer is no. So I thought we would stick with the Heavenly Hash and try it because I've never heard of it. If you guys have heard of Heavenly Hash, let me know, but I didn't know that what this was. So if you're like me, this ice cream Heavenly Hash is loaded with chocolate ice cream with almonds, chocolate flavored chips, and marshmallow swirl. So it sounds pretty good to me.
Bootleg Rocky Road.
And since it's Valentine's Day, I told Tim we should do like one of those, foo-foo surveys that keeps coming across my Facebook where all these couples are saying, in honor of Valentine's Day, let's talk about one another. Tim looks like he's really excited to talk about that, doesn't he? But it's fun and it's cute and whatever. So I sent Tim a bunch of questions, and I'm going to give this Heavenly Hash a good bite really quick because I want one.
I get to answer the questions if her mouth is full of stuff, which she probably won't like either, so that's okay. There it is. Okay. I'm looking for it. In honor of Valentine's Day.
In honor of Valentine's Day.
Make this your status. No. And share your story. No.
Love a good Facebook survey.
Where did you meet? Do you want me to answer or do you want to answer? Do we taking turns on this?
I don't know, but you need to get in view. People can only see the happy of your face and the fact that you're wearing
it's a Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, whatever. Where did we
Sergeant
meet?
Shore. Oh, that's a wrong character.
Where did we meet?
This says at the Hardee's parking lot.
No, come on, don't read this person's answers.
Can you imagine? 17 years ago in the Hardee's parking lot in Franklin, nothing happened.
Come on!
Nothing happened because that's not what we met. So.
Come on. We're wasting time here. No one has time to watch our videos.
That is not true. People are hanging on every word and every spoonful of that bootleg ice cream.
Okay.
The PET. That's like PET. Stands for partially edible treats.
Come on with it.
Anyway, where did we meet?
I like you, Pet. Where did we meet?
We met at Kelly's Tavern in Chesapeake Square in that area.
Is that the truth?
And it was September 23rd, 2002. And
are you telling the whole truth?
The LA Rams versus... Oh, no, the St. Louis Rams at the time. Versus the Redskins, and it was Monday Night Football.
Is that the truth?
Yeah, it's the truth. That's exactly the truth. Why would I lie about that?
That is where we met.
Why are you
I'm
making?
just saying, we met online.
This is no cliffhanger.
We met online.
But we didn't meet in cyberspace.
Okay, whatever.
We physically met.
We found each other online back when online dating.
If you're gonna
was
tell
taboo.
the whole truth, then tell the whole
It's
truth.
too long of a story.
You didn't find me. It was your mother.
Come on with it. Carry on.
Hey, Mama,
that's
how you
another
doing?
story, another time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Next question.
How long have you been together, Trace?
I don't ever know the answer to this. I never, ever, ever know the answer to this, and I always defer to Tim.
Get your calculator out. How
But
many years?
since it's 2020,
In hindsight, it is.
we have been together since 2002 for a grand total of a whopping gonna be 18 years this September. It's 2020.
So you can't say 17, is it? 17.
It was gonna be 18. Anyway, carry on.
Hey, in 2040, it'll be 38 years.
Carry on. Carry on. But we only been married for 13. It'll be 13.
She got it right. I think she's been studying.
Got my math skills going.
Who's older?
Raise your hand if you're old.
Oh, I'm old. This many. I'm this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay,
6, 7,
carry on.
8. Who was interested first? These are.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was me. If you want to consider who was interested first, I guess I made the first contact.
I'm gonna skip
Only
some
because,
of
okay,
these.
skip.
These
Mama
terrible
dared
questions.
me.
Your mom dared you to do the survey?
No, she dared me to contact you.
More sarcastic? These are silly questions.
Tim's more sarcastic than me.
Yeah, by a country mile.
Way more.
Who makes the most mess? Oh, we can answer that one.
I would give you a tour of the van, but...
From what you can see, folks. There you go. No way.
Didn't somebody say that's a sign of intelligence if you're messy?
You know what? You believe everything you see on the internet.
All right, come on. Next.
Don't believe everything you say on the internet. Said Abraham Lincoln.
Come on.
Who said I love you first?
I rehashed this story to my kids earlier today because of this very survey. And Tim was going to leave me for a real long time, go to West Virginia, and he had to do some stuff, and so we hadn't said I love you yet, and he was getting ready to leave, and that was a goodbye, had an almond in it, but anyway, he was getting ready to go to West Virginia, and we were on the phone, talking to him, I was telling him bye. We were doing the classic Southern goodbye, you know, like, okay, I'm going to let you go. Okay,
No,
I'm
you
going to let you
hang
go.
up.
No, you hang up.
no,
No,
you
you hang
hang
up.
up.
Okay,
I love
wait,
you more.
stop.
Oh, we didn't get to that point yet.
So anyways, we hung up. We didn't say I love you. We hung up. And then I pulled out of the Wendy's drive-thru and I just felt it in my heart. I was like, something right, I got to tell this boy how I really feel about him. Like, so I called him back on the phone and I was like, Tim, I really think that I need to say something to you. And he was like, yeah, I think that I need to say something to you too. And I was like, all right, well, I just want you to know that I'm feeling this way. And he's like, yeah, I want you to know. And then it was like at the same time we both said, I love you. And then I said, I love you too. That's it. Next.
I said, new phone, who dis?
Next.
Who has more tattoos?
Neither one of us have any tattoos.
Yeah.
Next.
Can I skip some of these?
No, come on. Don't be like that.
Who's the better singer?
Tim. But he never sings. Never. Me, I belt it out in the car. And Tim wants to do a van video about all of the lyrics that I get wrong and all of the songs that I sing.
That's gonna be 1 million subscribers right there, and I'm gonna call it songs we got wrong.
He's been collecting them for 13 years.
Just in my head, I don't have enough paper for
Next.
it. Hogs the remote.
Tim.
I guess so, but we watched
Yeah.
kid shows all stupid day long.
Next.
You know.
Keep going.
Free
Next.
Spirit, Free Reign.
Next.
Let's name them all.
Bubble Guppies.
Paw Patrol, Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies. Shaun the Sheep. That's a good one.
YouTube.
These YouTube
channels.
videos.
Wow, Clay!
Regina. I don't know who these
They don't know
people
who
are.
Regina
That's
is,
who she
dude.
is. Go ahead.
Wow,
Stop. I'm
Clay!
getting tickled about that.
Yeah,
Come on.
take it on first.
Come on.
Better driver.
Tim?
Was that a declaration?
Maybe.
Okay, we move on. I
Moving
don't sure
on.
have to say too much more.
No, all
Spends the most.
All right, okay. You know how sometimes people get mad and they'll like bottle it up and then all of a sudden they let
Bottle
it
or
blow.
boggle?
Bottle.
Oh.
Sorry,
Driver.
they bottle it up.
How's it on?
It's okay. And then they let it blow when they get mad. Okay, that's what he does with spending. Like, he bottles it up. And then when he lets it go, he lets it go. I mean, like, a lot of it at once. Not me.
Oh.
Me, I like to let it go every day. Every day. Oh,
I don't
Amazon.
know what you're
Oh, let
talking
me buy
about.
some shoes. Oh, let me do this. Let me do this. Not Tim. He'll wait until September, November, October, all those months, and he'll go, hey, is it okay if I go to a football game?
Why do you look at me like that?
Go ahead.
I get a good deal on my football game tickets if I go once
Go
every 2 or
ahead.
3 years.
What's next?
Oh, go ahead. Hey, you heard it, folks. Next season.
Continue, Tim. Sorry, I hit some buttons on my phone. You can have some ice cream. We'll switch over. Sorry. Come on, we don't have a lot of time here anyways. All right, you ready? I don't want any of that. I don't want that. Tim, nobody can see you.
I want this perfectly edible.
All right, Tim.
Comment.
Who has the most common sense? That's me. Do you have any children together? Okay, everyone knows we have 3. Did you go to the same school? Nope, we didn't.
Why are you like running through? You gonna go back?
No. Who is the most sensitive?
Probably.
Me! But Tim has the most sensitive hands. He can't touch anything that's hot. Even if the water is the least little bit hot, he wants to cry a river. He wants to, oh, my hands are burning. So annoying. Where do you eat out the most? We eat out all the time. We don't have a particular place that we eat the most.
Go to Food Line a lot to get PET Heavenly Hash ice cream.
Where is the furthest you have traveled together as a couple?
Tahiti.
We went to Tahiti on our honeymoon. It was my first flight ever, and we went halfway around the world. Most magical place. I think we've been a lot of places, but that one, nothing tops Tahiti, Tim. Nothing. Costa Rica gave it a good run for its money, but
yeah, I like Ireland, but I wouldn't go back there for a long period.
okay. Who has the worst temper? It's the same thing about spending. Tim will bottle that junk up until he blows like a bomb. Not me. I blow and then I'm done. It's over for me.
This is not really
Who does the cooking? Tim is an excellent cook. He is an excellent cook, and it took me a long time to be okay with the fact that he's better at that than me. Who's more social? Me by far. Me. I could talk to the strangers, but it takes a minute or two for this one to talk to the strangers. He likes to talk to them, but not like me. Like he's a little bit more reserved than me. Okay, who's a neat freak? Obviously, my friend over there in the passenger seat is. Who's the most stubborn? By far. My friend in the passenger seat.
That is some BS.
Oh, he's the worst.
We're about to argue about that.
He's the worst. Tim. All of my children are so stubborn because Tim is so stubborn. Okay. Who wakes up earlier? Every day. Who wakes up earlier? Old Tim. Who has the most hobbies?
I'm good to have it.
We don't have any right now. Raising kids. Who does the laundry? Oh, the laundry. Thank goodness for the good partner. I think we switch off on the laundry, but we get tired of it. Everybody gets tired of the laundry. Who's better with computers? Tim is definitely better with computers. Who picks where you go to dinner? I'll say, Tim, where do you want to go to dinner? And he'll tell me, oh, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings. And I'll go, I don't want to go there. Pick another place. And he'll go, I want to go to... I don't want to go there, Tim. Tracy, then you pick. And I'll go, just tell me what you want, Tim. Just tell me what you want. I told you what I want 3 times. You didn't tell me. And then I end up saying, okay, let's just go to wherever I say, and that's where we go. Okay. Who wears the pants in the relationship? I always say that Tim likes to let me think that I wear the pants, but when it comes down to making all the real hardcore decisions, he knows how to lay the law down, and I have to pretty much listen. But for the most part, he lets me go on thinking that it's me. Okay, who eats more sweets?
I ate a bag of gummies today.
You did? A whole bag?
Except for like 2 or 3.
All right, then.
So not a whole bag, okay?
All right. Tim eats more sweets. He also hides in the kitchen sometimes when he's eating his cookies because he doesn't want our kids to know.
It's not hiding.
Anyway, that's it for this couple scenario. I don't have very much more things. No more interesting. We don't have any more interesting facts about us, do we?
You don't want to disclose them. You want to, tune in to next time to hear the drama of our lives.
Nobody wants to hear our drama. We got it. Don't think we don't.
This ice cream stunk.
It's not that great.
No, we should just drink a dog.
Maybe we'll eat it. The dog. Let me tell you, Phillian, about the dog. We've been
Dog
missing.
for sale, free.
Been missing in action, and I have commented briefly on Facebook about my old Apple Watch. Okay, so I came home the other day, and he was outside, and I thought, oh look, he wants me to play fetch. So I had a big wad of mail in my hand, and I got out of the van, and his ball went under the van. So I was like, well, let me get his ball out. So I've been down on the ground, and I'm trying to get the ball out from underneath the van, and then he knocks me over. And so I fall down on the concrete, and the mail goes everywhere, and I'm picking it back up, and he's steadily barking at me. I'm sure you've seen him in my little videos. He's steadily barking. I'm trying to get the ball. I'm trying to get his stuff. I get back up. 4 more times he knocks me over on the concrete. I didn't pay attention to my Apple Watch. I go on about my business, and then I went to the bank to take care of some stuff at the bank, and while I'm at the bank, I happen to look down and notice that the entire screen is now coming like off of my, like the whole thing is coming off. So I was like, oh, but it's still responding to me. So I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? So I'm trying to get some tape from the bank lady. I'm in the bank begging, excuse me, do you have some tape? You know. Anyway, I get the watch all scotch taped up and good to go, and then I come home. I bought the watch used, remember, because I was trying to see if I liked it, but then I fell in love with it, and so then I called my coworker at work is like, why don't you call Apple and see what they can do? So I call Apple, and they tell me that they're going to be able to fix it for free. So I'm like pumped, like, oh yeah, And the lady, customer service, I'm gonna tell you, I was like, ma'am, I'm getting ready to walk out of work. Can you please call me back on my cell phone and finish giving me the details about this? And she was like, yeah, sure, I'll call you right back. No, she didn't. She never called me back. I had to make an appointment myself online for Apple, which is fine. Second time in the Apple store we went the day before. What was it? Wednesday? I don't know what day we went. We went over there. And, anyways, $229 it was going to cost me to fix my used Apple Watch that I bought on Facebook Marketplace. So I left there and did not purchase that watch. But instead, I went to Walmart and got myself a, low-end model. And now I'm back in business with my watch. And now this time I have this is a fancy cover on it, so that if he knocks me down again, I'll be prepared. I'm prepared this time, and I'm back in business with my fitness app, so that's a plus. Anyway, that's it with Bernie.
I need to buy him
He's still living. This is a fun time to tell me that.
You spent $20 on a watch.
Okay. My birthday's coming. And it's Valentine's.
You heard it here, folks.
Okay.
No drill.
We gotta go. It's been a pleasure. Sorry that we didn't get any good van videos. If you guys see anything that looks like something good that we should try, please let us know.
We've got a new potential idea for in the van.
We do.
That we're working on the logistics right now. So be on the lookout for what, I don't know if we're gonna call it, mystery shopper.
Mystery shop. I don't know. No, you can't call it mystery shopper. Surprise grocery. Surprise grocery run. I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
We're going to do
the
something.
way that it's going to go is we have a special guest friend who's going to put an order in.
Maybe not a special guest in the van, but a special guest for the van.
Yeah. And so we're going to pick up whatever they order for us, and we're going to
eat the things that are inside of the mystery grocery pickup.
We're going to try.
We're going to try it. We're going to see how it works out.
I hope it's not good.
I didn't agree to it 100%. I said, no, I'm not doing it.
We were talking about goat cheese last time.
Yes, we are. Everybody already heard about your goat cheese.
Yeah, I hope it's not goat cheese. Can it be bacon?
We got to go, guys. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Love your significant other and your Valentine, despite it all. Sorry. Anyway, you got to love them. You got to love them, because they're good ones. If you get a good one, you got to love them, right? And if you're looking for one, maybe we'll find you and your special Valentine as a guest on the pan. Bye.